La 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 la.
It's storming like Armageddon here right now. I'm gonna try to roll the window down here. Whew. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm getting soaked. Whew. Man. Even just a few seconds with the window open and I'm getting drenched, and I think there's water on the lens. Yep, I can see it. Yep. You see that? Up there. Right there. Yep. Time to clean the lens. Hey guys, Ravenhawk6910 again, back with a clean lens. So, what was supposed to be a day of train watching has just turned into a day of rain watching instead. I'm sitting out here at Ten Bridge right now, next to the dam, and it's pouring. As I'm sure you can probably hear the rain hitting the roof and the windows, but it is pouring down rain right now here in Chattanooga, so I can still sit in the car and watch trains, but unless this rain lets up, won't be any filming, but that's okay. It's still nice to just sit out here and just relax. This is one of my favorite spots to watch trains here in this area, and mainly because it's a park, there's good places to park, police don't really bother you, and it's got a beautiful view by the river, which, you know, you can see right now. It looks a lot better when it's not pouring and not through the semi-fogged up window of a car. But this is a really nice spot to just sit back and watch trains, and there's public restrooms here so you can use the bathroom, and there's, you know, facilities so you can, you know, just have a decent time out here. And thankfully I did get some videos before the rain came through. I actually had a ethanol train that came by that had a former Soo Line SD60 in the trail, so that was nice, along with a City Rail Gevo. So, yeah, it's not a total loss, I suppose. So what's going on in the realm of me at the moment? Well, the answer is not a lot. Charlene and I do have some plans this coming weekend for Valentine's Day, and that will be posted in a video later on, so, but be on the lookout for something very nice, something that I have not done before, and she hasn't either, so I'm really hoping she'll enjoy it. It's sort of a date that I've got planned out that we're going to be doing, so it should be a lot of fun. And then there's also some lines that need to be recorded for San Juan Trains as well that I need to do, because two of my characters are in the next episode coming up, so be on the lookout for a new episode of San Juan Trains coming down the pipe soon, so that's going to be really nice to see what Jonathan's got planned for that. Other than that, my primary focus right now has just been work and doing stuff at home. I really haven't had a lot of time for videos as of late. I have worked on a couple of smaller ones here and there, as you guys saw that I posted last week, and really just short vids have been sort of a way just to keep material coming out at a decent time, so that way I'm not leaving you guys hanging for a long period of time wondering when I'm going to upload something. Something else I did, and this is something I've been meaning to do for quite some time, and that was get all of my videos organized into a playlist. And the reason I have done this is because my channel has been a little messed up for the last couple of years. If you were to click on the Uploads tab and scroll down now, other people who are not signed into my channel like I am say that they can still see my videos just fine, but I'm having problems seeing where my uploads are. So I'll scroll down, and then once I get to a certain point, it won't show any more videos. So I went through YouTube and just manually found all of my videos, each and every one of them in order of the upload date, and put them into a long playlist entitled All My Stuff. So it's there on the channel, and that's where all of my videos are going to be going from now on to help me keep everything in order, all of my publicly uploaded videos. There are a couple of ones that were uploaded privately, but those are going to remain private because they were either to show people, say, an intro that I had planned and get their opinions on it, so it was only a private upload, and just some things that I did to test the waters on things. Like, there's actually a gameplay that I did at one point that I uploaded, which I know none of my subscribers would be interested in because it's not a railroad-related game, and really it wasn't a very professionally done Let's Play, if you will, so that's why I just left it as a private upload, just to test the waters, if you will. Now, one thing I have been getting questions on quite a bit as of late is when I'm going to be doing my roster video. And my plan is to hopefully, keyword hopefully, get the roster video done before May. And the reason is because that is when my 10-year YouTube anniversary is going to be. So I sort of want to release that video as a way to help celebrate my 10-year time on YouTube being a content creator. So that's something I thought would be very fun to do during that time frame, just to help celebrate the channel and do it for you guys, because you guys have asked for it ever since I brought it up in that podcast last year. And I know I said I was going to do it last year, but I tried to film it, and I just didn't like how anything that I had filmed turned out. I didn't like it. I wasn't satisfied with what I made, and so I deleted all of those video files and just decided to start over from scratch. So, because the one thing is, I don't want it to drag on for hours and hours, because I could go into explicit details on a lot of my models. But I don't want to do that for the sake of saving time. And you guys certainly don't want to sit here for ages and ages watching me go into details on every single locomotive that I own. And I know I have a tendency to ramble, so that's why I've got to be careful with how I make this video. So hopefully the roster video will be finished in time, but we will see what happens. I've got a lot of time between now and then to get things worked on, so we will see. And then there should be some new locomotives coming in. I know the MTH FP45s have recently been delivered. My friend Logan actually got his hands on the Maersk Sealand painted one, which I was going to order, but because of budget constraints, I ended up just ordering the Santa Fe War Bonnet one. So that's going to be what's going to be coming in soon, and I still need to find out what's going on with the CP Holiday Train stage car that I ordered, because supposedly those were delivered a while back, but I have yet to see mine. So I need to call Brian over at Legacy Station and find out what the deal is with that. So, and then hopefully the 630 will be back from being fixed as well. So there's a few things that I want to have set up before I start filming the roster video, or at least filming portions of the roster video. Yes, there are some shots of the 630 that I had filmed, because even though it wouldn't move, it would still turn on and make sounds and smoke. But I really don't want to resort to using those clips if I don't have to. So, but we will see what happens when the time comes. But expect the roster video hopefully before summer of this year. But we will just see what happens. I can't make any promises, and I really don't like setting schedules for videos, as I've said before, because I usually can't meet said schedules because of personal constraints with my job and everything else. But we'll just see. Now, something else that I thought would be fun to do for the anniversary of my channel is a Q&A session. So, I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about doing that, because one time I thought of doing a live stream. However, live streams on my channel just haven't done well in the past. Yeah, they got some views, but, you know, let's face it, I'm not a live stream person. So, and if I did do it, they would just be, it would be focused more on running trains than anything else, because that's what the audience wants to see. So it's sort of pointless for me to do a live stream when I'm not really going to be doing much talking, so it would probably just end up being a pre-recorded video. But if you guys want to see a Q&A video from me, leave your comments down in the comments section. Don't go blowing up the thing with questions right now, because more likely than not, I'll save the actual questions that I want, you know, the video where I want people to leave their questions on closer to that time. So if you want to see a Q&A video from me, leave it down in the comment section, yes or no, that you would want that or not. But don't go asking questions right now, because like I said, I'll save that for a little bit down the road, so that way I can organize things a little better. And like I kind of teased in my New Year's video, I am looking at doing some traveling soon. However, most of the money that I had stuck back for the trip ended up getting spent on getting my car fixed. I needed new rotors and brakes on my car, and that was a $600 repair. So, you know, it ate up all the money for my trip. So I got to start back from square one, which is very frustrating, but that's life. But hopefully within the near future, I'll be able to start saving money again for a trip, because I didn't really get to do any traveling last year, and it shows, because I really just need to get away for a little while, because when you're in the same place for a long time, you just tend to go batshit, you know? And really, I'm just doing the same old thing that I have been for years now, you know? You get up, you go to work, you eat 3 meals, you take one good shit, you go back to bed. So, but I do need to look at saving some money up for a trip, because that would be very, very nice. Some form of a trip. I have talked about doing a few places. You know, there were talks that Charlene and I were doing at one point about maybe going to Chicago. And something else I would like to do is go back to Southern California to visit my family out there again, because I haven't seen them since I went in 2012. And that was a very long time ago, and the videos I made back then were with a tiny little GE camera, and it was just not that good as far as quality is concerned. So, yeah, needless to say, I would like to be able to go out there and do some filming with a better camera, either this one or a new one. And if you guys saw the video I did with my friend Jason, I am looking at getting a new camera. I really liked his Canon Rebel T2i that he let me borrow for that day. That's a very nice camera indeed, but it's been out of production for a while, and you can find them cheap on eBay, but I'm not sure if going with a used camera is the best thing to do. But then again, the camera I'm using right now I got used, and it's been my go-to thing since 2016, so I don't know. Everything's just sort of up in the air at this point, but anything's possible, and we still have a long way to go until the end of the year. So we shall see what happens. But well, the rain's calmed down some, but it's still pretty heavy. But I should probably look at trying to find some drier ground. So I will see you guys in the next video and down the road. This is Ravenhawk6910, signing off.